Okay, Josie. Okay, we talked about these early memories in your childhood surrounding this feeling of unworthiness, and we talked about these feelings you're having lately. Do you feel like this has been a continuing thing in your life, or is this, or were there gaps where you didn't feel unworthy, and that you felt worthy of things that you were accomplishing and the goals that you were reaching in life?
Well, it's been pretty much, I think it's been a pretty regular pattern. I have felt like I've been more productive at times, but still it was in there, it was deep inside that I really, like when I was going to school and I was doing well, I was getting good grades, I worked hard for it, but it was still something about it that made me feel like I didn't deserve that, or I wasn't worthy of that. I always got a lot of encouragement from my family, and my boyfriend, he always encouraged me, but I didn't talk about it so much, and I guess it wasn't so noticeable because I was engaging in what I had to do, but I knew I could not get through, my schooling without that. And now I'm not even using my degree. And I guess I didn't really realize why I wasn't using it, but I kind of don't feel like I'm worthy to use it. I don't feel like I'm good enough.
Let's go back a second where you said when your family members and your boyfriend would encourage you or say, have positive remarks to you. Did that make you feel good, or would you just assume them not say anything? What kind of feelings did you have when they would say that?
It made me feel good that they felt that way and that they had confidence in me at the time. But then when it came time for me to go back to work or finish that relationship, be involved in that relationship, make a commitment, it made me feel kind of guilty because it's like all these people believe in me and they're encouraging me, but yet I don't have what it takes to finish the job. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Sometimes I guess I'd rather I'm not say anything.
Okay. Let's go back to that early childhood memory for just a second, and we touched on this, but it's important. If you could go back in time right now, and there's your friends and your brother and sisters outside playing, if you could go back in time right now, how would you change that memory? What would you do differently if you could go back and change it?
I would go outside and play with them too. I wouldn't stay inside. I wouldn't stay isolated.
Would you only wait for them to ask you, or would you initiate going outside?
No, I would want to be the one, if I could change it, it was my idea to go outside. Everyone else would come.
So how do you think a decision like that in your childhood and other situations like that throughout your life where you felt unworthy, if you could go back and change those now, how do you think your life could look different now if you would have did that?
Maybe if I would have done that, maybe I would have felt more worthy, that somebody might have wanted to do the same thing I wanted to do. It would have made me feel more worthy, that I had a good idea, and that others did the same thing I did. I'm thinking it may have given me more confidence, but I don't know. I didn't make that decision, so I don't know.
Do you think, with what we're talking about here about going back in time and changing things, do you think you can kind of use that as a cornerstone of the decision making you have going forward, or at least try to take baby steps in that direction to where instead of feeling unworthy and kind of always following the lead of everyone, of kind of trying to make decisions and be more social and things like that?
I would like to.
And embracing that gratitude and the positive feedback that people give you instead of turning away from it?
I would like to. That's, you know, when I envision things, that's the way I envision them.
Yeah.
And I would really like to do that. I'm just a little bit confused as to where to start. What's the first thing I do? Because I've been like breaking everything off for so long that it's like I don't know what the first thing is I should do.
I think in a situation like this, it's really just taking that first step. And the next time somebody asks you to go out to lunch or to go do something, or somebody praises you for something, just embrace it and do it. And just try to keep that in your mind at all times over the next few days until the next time we meet.
Okay.
Just that you do deserve the good things that happen to you in life, and that you are worthy of everything that happens to you.
Okay. I will.
We'll talk about your progress and take it from there next time we meet.
Okay.
All right. See you today.
Thank you.